Hello, I'm Mac, at least Foraday, and everything's going to be okay. This is episode 19 of Freighter Investigator. Gonna grab the freighter finder. And today is kind of special because I'll be getting my first procedural freighter upgrade for the first time. Hi, survivor from the old era. He says, good luck on upgrade roulette. What? It says message redacted. What did that happen? What? That's... what? That was weird. There's no... I'm sorry your message was redacted, survival from the old era. I didn't do that. Oh, typo. Okay, I guess he redacted it. Okay. But yeah. Anyway. I was able to read what he said, so it's still in the video, even though it got redacted by the chat for some reason. Whoa. What the? The ship went by me so fast, it collided with me. That was weird. Huh. Oh yeah. So, as usual, I'm going to warp really far before we start the dungeon. So what I've heard is that it's real hard to find a freighter dungeon that gives S rank freighter upgrades. So when I find one, I'll probably stay in that star system for a while and do the same dungeon. I'm not sure if I'll do the same dungeon. I'll probably do multiple dungeons for that live stream. I should have enough money by then, so it won't matter that the freighter detectors will cost more. So yeah, if I find an S rank freighter upgrade, I will do another dungeon, do a couple more dungeons in that star system, so that I get a whole bunch of those S rank upgrades. Hi, Shell. 100-degree heat. It's not quite that hot where I am. You must be in a hotter area. I have air conditioning, thank goodness. Yeah, it is really hot where I am though, but it's not that hot. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't checked, but it didn't feel that hot when I went out earlier. Oh yeah, I'm warping. Alright. Oh, hyperdrive has no fuel. One thing I actually want, some people seem to think that it's bad to get warp cell efficiency upgrades, but that's something I really want for my freighter. I really want warp cell efficiency upgrades, because right now it's pretty low. So I kind of hope my first upgrade I get is warp cell efficiency. I don't really want the ones that improve frigate missions. I could care less about those. But I want warp cell efficiency and warp range. So hopefully I'll get one of those two today. Are those green or yellow? Yellow, good. Mill Valley, where it's usually way cooler, very close to Golden Gate Bridge. Man, I'm really bad about geography. Can't remember if the Golden Gate Bridge is in California or New York. It's in New York or California, right? No, the Golden Gate Bridge leads to Manhattan. Okay, I sound really stupid right now, but yeah, I don't leave my state very often, so I don't really know much about other places in the world. San Francisco. Okay, I was right on the first guess that it was in California somewhere. That's good. What's the name of the bridge that leads to Manhattan? I know that has a name too. But maybe I should just stop talking so I stop making myself look dumb. Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, yeah. So Brooklyn Bridge leads to Manhattan. San Francisco has the Golden Gate Bridge. Cool. Alright, let's do this thing. Regardless of what upgrade I get, I'm still going to put it in my freighter, and eventually I might replace it with a better one. But since the freighter upgrades are harder to get, I'm always going to put them in, at least for a while. But like if I have 3 C rank, say warp upgrades, then eventually I'll replace them with higher rank warp upgrades. Question, if you switch freighters, do you lose all the stuff you built? Yes. Yes. There is a base restore object you can build, but it doesn't work. It's never really worked. It worked a little bit when the next update came out, but it eventually stopped working and never ever worked after that. So yes, you always, anytime you delete a base, if you delete a base on a planet, everything gets lost. There's no way to get it back. And if you buy a new freighter, you lose. But let me qualify some of this. You don't lose stuff in your base storage. Anything in your base storage is always safe, but any objects you've built in the freighter, all the materials from that get lost. You don't lose your ships that are parked in your freighter. You don't lose your frigates, and you don't lose stuff in storage. The only thing you lose is your decorations and machines that you've built in your freighter base. So if you're planning to get a new base, you need to delete the stuff in your base. Obviously, sometimes you don't have a choice because you don't want to risk losing a freighter that you really want, because sometimes they disappear. So sometimes, like I did, when I got my current freighter, I lost everything in my freighter base because I didn't want to risk losing the A rank freighter when I found it. So I went ahead and bought it, and I knew I was going to lose everything in my base. Yeah, you know the storage is safe. Yeah, ships, frigates, and storage is safe, but objects in your freighter base are not. They get lost if you haven't deleted them. It really hurt losing my whole base when I finally found an S freighter. Yep. They didn't make it very well. They made a device that's supposed to keep your previous base stuff in it, but it doesn't work. Anytime I build it, it just says inventory full when I try to access it. So that thing's bugged, and I suspect they know it's bugged, but they haven't bothered to fix it. So yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, that's how it is. But anyway, like I was saying, whatever upgrade I get today, I'll be installing in my freighter, regardless of what it is. Ooh, cool. It's one of these science lab type setups that remind me of Fallout vaults. You know, exploring these procedural dungeons is pretty much always like exploring a vault. It's exactly like that. Everything about these dungeons is exactly like exploring a vault in a Fallout game. Every time you explore a vault in Fallout, there's notes and stuff that talk about like the experiments they were doing on the residents. I think I've said this before, but I'm noticing it even more that how much these are like this. These are basically procedural vaults from Fallout. Everything about them is like that. Sometimes the vaults will have crazy biological stuff growing. Sometimes they'll just be empty and have notes about how the people were killed. Sometimes there's robots in the vaults that you fight. So I really think they got inspired by Fallout dungeons when they made these dungeons. But anyway, collected ancient bones from passing asteroid, performed attack vector survey, immediate combustion, aborted experiment. Yeah. But I'm not complaining about that. Obviously they drew inspiration, but that's part of what makes them so fun, because it's like we have a unlimited number of vaults to explore, unlike the 10 or so vaults that a Fallout game have to explore. Obviously they still get repetitive after a while, but the layout's always different, and there's a lot of different possible messages you can read. A pure entity confined to the brig for destruction of security drones. Sentence length 3 years? What? 3 years for destroying security drones? That's crazy. How could they confine you on a ship for 3 years, unless the voyage is actually going to last that long? But in a sci-fi world where we have hyperdrive, a voyage shouldn't take that long unless you're traveling to the center of the galaxy. Crazy. Oh, hello. Hi, Rormar. Yay, Rormar joined my game. Just so you know, my earbud is really bad, so I'm not going to be able to hear you very well. So if I wasn't live stream, I'd pull my earbud out and I'd talk through my camera, but that would mess up the sound for the live stream. But yeah, I can't hear you very well, so it's really faint. So if I miss what you say, I'm sorry. Maintenance crew found quasi-biological structure in the cargo bay. Performed contextual probe. Mixed results. Continuing experiment. Okay. Did I get everything in there? Yeah, there were no boxes. Wait, what's that? Huh, that's funny. It's funny how many different things there are on the ceiling. Alright. You got pirates? Cool. Ooh, 2 for 1. Oh, they can go in other rooms. We just confirmed it. I said, I think in the last episode, I've never noticed them going into other rooms, but they can. This one just crawled into a different room, so that's cool. Now we know that that their AI does allow them to go in other rooms. That's pretty neat. Sorry, I can't really hear you, Rormar. You might have to communicate to me on the live stream chat, because like I said, my earbud's not good enough to hear what you're saying. I need to get a headset. When I ever have money, I should get a headset someday so I can actually hear well. Supplied orbital escort to assist local Viking forces on planet Recusator. Smuggler removed. Operation highly successful. Awarded. Okay, and then the next one's going to be a negative economic transaction. Diverted expedition to take on board additional fuel material. Oh, that's not too bad. Pirate attack. Took heavy damage. Forced to retreat. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to try coming on board the dungeon. If I crash, I'll have to, you know, not have multiplayer on. But this will be a good test. I do want to test if it's possible. I hear your ship landing. That's good. But if I crash, my live stream will be back to do a dungeon, but I won't have multiplayer on. But hopefully I won't crash, and I'll be able to do multiplayer with freighter dungeons. Hi, Mirage Keeper. Just dropped in to say hi. Gonna continue to watch stream from my PS4. Cool. Good. Romar's on here. No crash so far. Supplied orbital escort to assist local Viking forces on planet... Wait, I already read this one. I recognize the planet name. Whoopsie. I also want to know if... Rormar, let me know if you're able to loot the boxes behind me. The boxes I've already gone through. So I'm interested to know if we take loot from each other or if we all get loot from the boxes. I really hope we all get loot from the boxes. Otherwise, that's really... Whoa. What the... Something unleashed these already. I wonder if it had something to do with multiplayer. That was weird. I've also got jellyfish in here as well. Don't usually get jellyfish in a room with biological horror thingies. Ah. Sneaky. The way it's acting, it almost seems like it can't get through doors. But I did see one go through a door earlier. Interesting. Maybe because this one was a blocked with biological stuff. Maybe they can't get ones that have this biological stuff on the door. Because the door they went through earlier didn't have that stuff. So maybe it's designed to block the creatures from going through those kind of doors. I don't know why I investigate that kind of stuff. It's not that important. Cool. So, Rormar, the boxes you went through already, were they already looted, or were you able to get loot from them? Because I already got the boxes. You'll probably have to say on the live stream, because I can't hear you very well. Yeah, so I'd be really interested to know if that previous room had boxes you were able to loot. Yay, that's awesome. Good. So now I've confirmed it, that loot is shared, and we can all get loot from the same boxes. That's really good to know. Otherwise it would have, discouraged you. Okay, Rormar, how about we work together to get all the nests killed really quick? You want to help me? Let's kill them all real quick, so we don't have to deal with them later. Ooh, nice. Once we get all the nests, then we can get all the loot. And what's also nice about playing with someone else is you have more eyes to spot where all the enemies are. Grr. Really glad they got it working so that I don't crash when I'm doing multiplayer in dungeons. Still one out there somewhere. Oh. There he is. There's one back in here. Ah! There we go. Alright, now we can get all the loot. Yeah, it wouldn't have made any sense. It would not have made any sense if they, you know, hadn't made loot be shared. So I was pretty sure they would have. Otherwise, it would be very anti-multiplayer. Getting some weird vibrations. Wonder if that's a bug. The vibration on my controller keeps going off intermittently. Oh, did you find another nest? Oh, maybe he's just destroying all the normal slime. Hi, the Everlasting Atlas. I'm doing great. Date stamp 1593. Audio. Keeping the witness in the brig. It can't happen to everyone. It's the eyes that won't blink. Cool. Alright, what did I miss? I'm sure I missed stuff. Cool, this dungeon's gonna go a lot faster with multiplayer. It won't take me as long, didn't take us as long to kill everything. That's definitely nice. Whoop. Yeah. Nope, missed some lockers. What? Oh. Okay, so I see. So sometimes if the other person has opened it, it'll have an animation, or it'll look like it's already been opened, but you'll still be able to loot it. That's good to know. Oh, okay, this is a murder mystery. Personal bioscan last detected 6 days ago in navigation control. 30 others present. Biometric readout indicates entity abruptly terminated. So yeah, almost definitely a murder. With 30 others present, it's hard to tell if it was a group slaying or if just one in the group secretly murdered the other and the others didn't notice or something. It'd be funny if it was like Julius Caesar and they all stabbed him. Okay, let's do this real quick. Alright. Okay, now we can go in this dead end. Personal bio... Okay, here's another murder mystery. Personal bioscan last detected 12 days ago in warp monitoring. 2 others present. Biometric readout indicates consciousness erased. So they might have been a Korvax. So their consciousness being erased would mean their echo was deleted somehow. There's 2 others present, so it could have been them. But it's in warp monitoring. I'm not sure what warp monitoring would be like. Don't know if there would be some kind of danger of a robotic entity being deleted that way. Don't know. That one's tricky. It's too bad you don't need to solve some kind of murder mystery. That would be really fun. Oh, okay. It's going to get a little hard because I can't always tell which ones I've opened unless I scan. I'll just have to scan more often during multiplayer. Ooh, nice. I like how it looks like a lab that we saw earlier, but now, of course, it's got all this bug stuff in it. Oop, one behind you. I like that we can watch each other's back. Get ones that are sneaking up behind the other. Definitely makes it less like a horror when you've got people helping you, but a horror game you're supposed to be alone, but I've been doing these so much alone that it's a nice change to do it with someone else. Mechanical aptitude 48%, subtlety, blah blah blah. These don't really mean much. The addendum might be interesting. Roams at midnight. Have the watch officer check the cameras. Cool. Alright, what else we got in here? I guess I got it all. It wasn't much. I kind of wish we could build the biological stuff. That those were a base building kind of thing, but I know that wouldn't make much sense. Ooh, wouldn't it be cool if you could like seed the biological stuff in your own freighter? Like put a little bitty blob and they would grow into these big blobs, and then you could basically decorate your whole freighter with these blobs, but they would start as a little seed, and it would eventually grow into a big thing, like after a day or something. That would be cool. Oh, I'm getting some lag. Hopefully I won't crash. What the? Yeah, definitely getting lag. Sometimes we hit it and then it explodes a few seconds later. It's probably the networking, of course, because the game's getting input from what he does and, you know, doesn't immediately react to his shots. Or whatever. Wait, what's this hallway? Oh yeah, this is the dead end. Cool. Ooh, here's some stuff I missed. No one's seen the captain in weeks. How did this even happen? Just want to get home. Recording ends. I hear ya. Don't know what it's like to actually be lost in space, but I'd probably want to be going home too. I mean, I would like to explore space, but at the same time, if things got bad, I'd probably want to get home. Okay. Think we're good now. Oh, thanks. Wow, there's so many rooms in this freighter. So big. Huh. They're just lining up for me. Cool. Is that all the nests? Nope, here's one. I think did it spawn more creatures than usual? Seemed like a lot more came out. That would make sense if they would increase the number of enemies in multiplayer to make it more challenging. Oop. Cool. I love how fast it goes in multiplayer. Such a chore to kill all those things alone. Recovered aggressive fungal spores with moon. Oh, from moon. That's the name of the moon. Performed contextual probe. Observation redacted on captain's orders. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll search the rest of the room. Alright, Captain's log. We told the Viking of our purpose. All synthetic life must be protected. This they know. They let us pass. We have arrived at the origin point. Biological entities swarm this world. Many emit holograms from their augmentations. Oh yeah, this is the tower one. I haven't got this one in a while. Towers fill the skies. Why do the Sentinels allow this? So this race seems to be a synthetic race, but they're not Korvax because they met with the Korvax earlier and referred to them like they were a different race. And then they talked about there being biological entities here. They emit holograms from their augmentations. I wonder what that means. I mean, all of the NPCs hold little devices that emit holograms sometimes. I don't know if this is reference to something we're getting later, or if it's reference to, like, something that already exists. Obviously, there's no planets with towers that fill the skies. I was going to say, is this just, like, describing the planet Earth? But we don't have a bunch of holograms that we emit. So, I'm not sure. I got excited about this one, so did other people, that maybe they were going to add city planets, but yeah, I don't know. We have performed our dissections. They dissected the creatures there. A heart is required for the holograms to live on. Part of the brainstem also. These things will be extracted. With this we can work. Wow, that's really freaky. So they captured some of the aliens, dissected them, and their heart and brain are required to make their holograms. That's really weird. Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff. Greetings, Big Pidge. Nice to see you joining the stream. How's it going, buddy? Very good, thanks. Hi, Big Pidge. How are you? The Everlasting Atlas said, I'm doing very good too. Thank you for asking. Atlas said, I wonder what Hello Games or Sean Murray are planning to do for No Man's Sky 2.7. Do you have any speculation on what it could be? Mac, how much do you get for Nip Nip? I'm growing Gravitino balls, which 15,000? I thought Gravitino balls were only 5,000 now. Vormar said, this is fun. I agree. Survivor says, no crashes, the patch is holding. Big Pidge says, Shell Nip Nip is galactic average of 17k. Yeah. Nip Nip is around that. I thought Gravitinos were a lot less. Oh, thanks, Big Pidge. I just need to find Nip Nip. Okay. Somebody asked about next update. I think the next update is going to be ground combat on planets. There's a lot of factors that I've listed before make it look like we're going to be getting improved ground combat, which I'll list really quickly. Flamethrower we know is coming because it's in the files and some people have found multi-tools that have them in them. The exomech, the fact that it was added but didn't have much of a purpose, makes me think we're going to get improved planet combat. And the fact that they added a new mission with corrupted sentinels. And also the fact, of course, that the Abyss is being teased in the weekly missions a lot. So all of that points to there being more enemies, a new antagonist coming soon, and also that improved combat, possibly ground combat on planets. No activity on long-range scanners. Ambushed while surveying, expedition, overwhelmed by enemy fire, severe damage taken. And stuff. Cool. There's 2 rooms left. Thanks for waiting for me, Rormar. I appreciate that. Cool. Did I get everything in here? Let's double check the data pads. Pretty sure I got them all. Yep. Okay, we're good. Final room. What the? Oh, okay, that's a chair. Couldn't tell what it was. It's just a chair on its side. Oh no, I haven't gotten a base part yet. I hope I get something at the end here. Yay! I was just talking about it. That was funny. Heavy duty furniture. It's a weird name. Isn't that a shelf? Yay! Yeah, that's something I definitely want. I definitely want the shelves. Hope that's what they are. Cool. That's funny that I was just talking about how I didn't get any stuff yet, but I did right after I talked about it. I didn't get a base part yet. Wiring diagrams, anomaly detector, personalized gloves, various small paintings. Last access 5 days ago. Detailed scan reveals a non-sentient life form is resident within locker. Non-sentient, huh? Oh wait, how can you tell from a scan that it's not sentient? Got a lot more advanced technology than we do. I'll let you clear the boxes first. I'll catch the respawns. Okay. If you're looking to make money farming, you are better growing crops you can make products out of, although that is a bit more work. I've decorated my freighter with all the base parts. The shelves are great. I got a footlocker from the same box. If we have had some sort of features for No Man's Sky, it would have to be base building on asteroids and flyable freighters and frigates. I don't know about base building on asteroids. I don't really think that's really feasible. Because asteroids can be destroyed. Having a base that floats in space, which is basically what a freighter is, would be feasible. But building it on an asteroid, that doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, even if you built it on the type of asteroids that you can destroy parts of it, still, I mean, I know we can, dig the terrain around our base on planets, but something floating on a temporary object in space just doesn't seem doable to me. So honestly, I think freighters are the only space base we're ever going to have. Personal locker contains gravity boots, soldering soldering iron, anti-venom, and assorted lifeform photographs. Last accessed 7 days ago. Detailed scan reveals contents are coated in acidic residue. Sometimes I feel like a news reporter reading from a teleprompter. I'm gonna have to stop reading all those eventually. Only really interesting ones at some point. Okay, I think we got everything. So let's get the not bulkhead. For the first time ever, I'm not going to be getting a bulkhead. We're going to fabricate technology upgrade. Internal replication initiated. Extraction complete. Nanocompression complete. Deployable unit ready for collection. Yay, I got an A rank. Nice. So A rank salvaged hyperdrive upgrade. You know what, Rormar, since we had so much fun, and since I got an A rank upgrade, I think I'm going to do 2 more dungeons in this live stream. I'll be paying for the freighter finders, so why not? Do you want to keep going and do 2 more dungeons? Then I can get 3 A rank upgrades. Yeah. Does that sound like fun? Hi, Pwn Stream. Cool. So, I'm going to go turn these in, and we're going to do 2 more dungeons in this star system. They might be identical dungeon layouts. I'm not sure how that works, but oh well. They'll be on the same live stream episode, so tomorrow we'll be doing a new dungeon. But I want to do 2 more dungeons since I got A rank upgrades, and yeah. I think that's what I want to do. But I will go ahead and do my frigate missions and debrief them and stuff real quick. Then we'll do 2 more dungeons. Wow. I probably won't read any of the log entries because they might all be the same. Okay, so it's the same layout and the same system. So, since I have Rormar with me, we'll kind of speed run 2 more dungeons since they're going to be pretty much the same, and I won't read any of the log entries, but it'll be fun combat with all of the nests and stuff, and we'll get more loot and whatnot. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh yeah. Oh man, good thing it was Cell. I could have reloaded my save, but then that would have messed up multiplayer. Gotta be more careful. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and install this before I accidentally sell it. Put it in my freighter. Huh. The icon looks exactly the same, so it's hard to tell the difference, but 100 warp cell efficiency is awesome, and more hyperdrive range. Sweet. Excuse me, that's cool. Alright, then I'll sell everything else. Oh, I didn't get any upgrades besides the freighter one. So yeah, I guess it's time to trade out the living slime again. Oop. Turn the runaway... Oh, I need fuel. I need fuel! Alright. I'm gonna get a lot of living slime, so I might as well turn it into nanites. go. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and grab another freighter finder. Then I need to debrief my frigates real quick. Yeah, costs 10 million now. I'm basically paying for a freighter upgrade. And since I know what the upgrade will be, it makes it worth it, in my book at least. I mean, 10 million is a lot of units, but I don't really have anything else to spend money on, so... Like I said on my first impressions video, it's really cool that this update is a money sink. Gives us something new to spend our money on. So we're buying access to dungeons that we can get freighter upgrades in. Okay, I will be right back real quick. I'm back. Ooh. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna do my frigates, and I think I'll go ahead and build the new base part I got. Oh! Yeah, I guess there's probably not a possibility to get a new base part from this dungeon. Well, this will be a good experiment to see. It's possible that, like, there's a specific box in each dungeon, and that box will give you a base part. I don't know if it gives you the same base part, or if we obtain each base part in a different order. I would love it if Hello Games just made 2 or 3 new planets with load... I guess you mean loads of new resources to scan and collect for rewards and walk around a whole planet. Yep, that would be cool if they added some new planet types. I think, yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't want to say too much about the procedural generation because I really don't know how it works. I know they can change planets, so yeah, it's just whatever they decide to do. Alright, let's debrief real quick. 5% chance? Oh, box is random, as is the base part. 5% chance of getting a base part. Only in the big blue boxes. Sweet. So I might get new base parts doing these dungeons. So Emerald, units, Selenium, Hot Ice. Cool. Probably run out of fuel today, won't I? Probably. Carbon, Gravitino balls, storage augmentation, sac venom, excuse me, units, thermic condensate. Another thing is I'll get a whole bunch of units doing more dungeons. Right now I don't have enough units to buy any more colors, but I will after the next 2 dungeons for sure. Units, albumin pearl, units, sac venom, units, cool. I'll just keep going till it, well, should put this in my starship. How many do I have now? I think I have 5. Nice. So whenever I finally start using nanites to upgrade my ship, I'll be able to do that. Cadmium, units, emerald, that's it. It's pretty cool that multiplayer you can get a free dungeon by playing your friends' dungeons. So I'm kind of paying you back, Rormar. You're getting loot that I'm paying for the dungeons, and you gave me money on YouTube. So I'm kind of paying you back in a way. Units, Corvex casing, units, yeah. Cool. Alright, let's sell all this junk real quick. Yep, I like it too. This is probably the best multiplayer thing so far. The dungeons. Like, none of the other multiplayer dungeons before... Not multiplayer dungeons. Multiplayer missions. Multiplayer missions before didn't really encourage me to do multiplayer. But the freighter dungeons seem to be a really good use of multiplayer, in my opinion. There we go. I know I'm going to run out of fuel, so I'm just going to go ahead and go buy tritium. If I remember correctly, I have a ton of... I don't have a ton anymore. I do have some dihydrogen left, but I don't have enough tritium. So I need to go buy tritium if they got it to make fuel. By fuel, I mean frigate fuel. But no, that's fine. I'll just make my own real quick. As long as they have tritium for sale, it'll be easy. Well, there's a traveler. Yeah, they got... this isn't a very good economy. But I got some tritium. See if I can buy some on the other side. Take me through to the other side. No, no tritium here. Let's see how much I can make real quick. Can only make 5. Might not be enough, but we'll see. Let's see if I can buy some from NBC real quick. It's got dihydrogen, but not tritium. I'm going to buy the dihydrogen just in case I run out. That's Rormar's ship. Yeah, okay. We'll just see if I can make... Let's see, how many more... Did I already make them? Yeah, I already did. Yeah. Okay. We'll see if we have enough for today. Yeah, I still have plenty of dihydrogen. Oh my gosh. I'm going insanely slow. Can also check NPCs. They land in here. What the? That's a funny hauler. It's so small. It's so low to the ground too. You don't usually see smallers. Haulers. It's a smaller hauler. Anyway, I'm giggly today. Yay, they had tritium. Not very much, but it's something. Okay, maybe that'll be enough. We'll see. I almost think I should have bought that hauler and named it Smaller. S-M-A-U-L-E-R, Smaller. Hey, you're famous now? Hi, BC. What makes me famous? Yeah. Okay, we got 2 trade. So I should only send 3 trade. Since we're going to have 2 missions of it. Cool. "17 views? I think you mean 17 people currently watching, which isn't super impressive, but I'm definitely proud that I have that many people that want to watch me. And trade. And support. Darn, let's cancel real quick. It was 2 trade, and the rest is balanced, so I can send whatever I want. Well, except for... Okay, so exploration I shouldn't use. Back in the next era, I once had like 50 people watching me all at the same time. That's been a while ago. Yeah, I can send industrial. That'll work. And now Voyage of Discovery. Oh, you're gonna get No Man's Sky, BC? Cool. If we get space combat for No Man's Sky for multiplayer, then we need a new multi-crew ship to fly and land on planets. Battle against space pirates and more that we can do together. It'd be cool if they would, like, Oh man, that would be so cool, because right before frigates first came out, people thought they were going to be multi-crew ships. It'd be really cool if they would change them so that it was optional. You could make them multi-crew. Like, I don't know. It'd be cool if they did that, because, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff on the frigates. They could repurpose it and make it into, like, workstations that each player could be on in battle or something. I don't know. It's just a thought. But they wouldn't need to add a new multi-crew ship. They could just convert frigates to be optionally multi-crew ships. And that'll do. There we go. Hi, Virus One. Thanks. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of this dihydrogen real quick. I didn't really need dihydrogen, but oh well. I didn't get too much. Oh yeah, I was gonna go ahead and build the shelves too. I've got an idea how I want to arrange shelves. Yes. Cool. There we go. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and build the shelves. Oh my gosh, I just noticed the lights. These lights create fog effects. Do you see that? I don't know if you can tell if the resolution isn't high enough, but that is so weird, because there isn't a fog effect in here, but these lights basically make their own fog. That is weird. Anyway, let's build the shelves real quick. Turn them like that. Okay, so I'm gonna have them go along this line right here. I'm just gonna make 2 rows or 2 columns of shelves. Here. Uh-oh, did I go far enough? What's the distance between them? Okay, 3 lines in between. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I think like this. Yeah, that'll work. And a couple more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Rormar, I know this is taking a while. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And 1 more, or is that gonna block? Nah, 1 more's fine. Well, no, I think that's enough. So So how many did we do? 5. So yeah, that's cool. So try to line up the other side. I'm only going to do 2, 1 on each side of here. Hold on. Yeah, so right along this line, right here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Ah. Getting too particular about where I place it. Ah! Ugh. I'm gonna go nuts trying to get this placed exactly how I want it. Ah, whatever. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, in the middle, I'm gonna have a block of lockers in the middle once I get the locker unlocked. Get the locker unlocked. But yeah, so I'll have 2 rows of shelves, and whenever I get smaller objects, I'll fill the shelves with stuff. And yeah. Alright, so enough of that. Let's see, I think I did everything else I wanted to. Yes. Alright, time for the next dungeon. Yeah, I don't have enough nanites. I should, after the next dungeon, maybe have enough nanites for a paint. Ready, Vormar? Here it comes. Thanks, Vormar. I like that you can resize the parts. Yep, it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. We got pirates. Let's fight these pirates real quick. Yeah, it's a shame that we can't recolor the derelict freighter base parts. Cool, you can tell which one you're, that was fast. It's cool that you can tell which one your multiplayer friends are targeting. Alright, on to the dungeon. This will be a really good stress test for multiplayer dungeons. See if I ever crash. Doing 3 in one day. Hey, Rormar. Real quick, I'm gonna test something. See this capsule in front of me? I'm gonna pick up this capsule. You tell me if it disappears for you or not. Did that capsule disappear, or is there still a capsule there? Let me know if there's still a capsule floating there for you. I'm just curious. I don't usually get capsules, but I was just wondering if they work in multiplayer or not. Oh, cool. So the capsules don't get consumed in multiplayer. The other person can still get them. That's cool. Yep, this dungeon is identical. So like I said, we're basically going to speed run. We're just going to get all the loot, and I'm not going to read any of the log entries. I'll interact with the log entries, but since they're probably the same, I'm not going to bother. That looked different. I don't remember reading that one. So maybe they are different, but right now I'm not gonna read them all. So we're basically gonna speed run this. Just grab the loot and kill the enemies. Speed run. These give nanites, that's the only reason I interact with them. And also you have to get the log credentials to get the captain's log. Make sure I didn't miss any boxes. Wait, did I miss a log? Don't remember reading this one. I probably did, though. I didn't. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, the log entries are different. I don't remember marked for deletion. So apparently the log entries are more randomized. That's interesting. But I'm pretty sure the captain's log's always the same. For the star system, the star system and possibly the star cluster. The general area that you're in. Sorry, I forgot to clear the room first. Oh, no, that one's not new. Consciousness Erased was there last time. Maybe I just forgot the ones I read. That one's different. Mixed results. I don't remember that. Cool. Got the credentials. Now this is like being in a fire team. They named groups fire teams in the Beyond update. It never felt like a fire team till now. Of course, I didn't really do multiplayer missions because I had tried multiplayer missions back in when the next update came out, when they first added them, but didn't find them really enjoyable. But now it really feels like being in a fire team fighting enemies in a, you know, a first-person shooter game, essentially. What? I shot right at it. There's lag. It was the lag! This is really making me hope that they add bosses. That would be really awesome if they made it so that the purpose of the exomech was to fight bosses on planet surfaces. First of all, they'd have to beef up the exomech, or there'd be no point in using it. But if they added bosses on planets that are like really tough, that you need other players to take down, it'd be so cool. 4 exomechs fighting some giant boss enemy on a planet. I hope they do that someday. But they need to add a shield that it protects you from damage on the exomech that lasts longer than your normal exosuit. And they also need to improve the weapons on the exomech. And maybe some of the mobility of the exomech too. They have improved on the vehicles, like the tank vehicle, whatever it's actually called. They finally improved the mobility for it, because it used to be insanely slow, and that used to be the exocraft I always complained about. Now it's the exomech, so hopefully they'll improve the mobility of the exomech too. Is there more enemies I didn't see? Oops. Sorry. But yeah, see, I'm talking instead of paying attention. But yeah, the exomech, if they could improve its mobility, give it a shield that protects you from more extra damage besides just your exosuit, and also improve its weapons, and then give us bosses to fight with them, that would be ultra cool. I hope that's the direction they go in. Like sandworms. Like if they finally added sandworms into the game and we had to use our exomech to beat them. Guess I need to scan to find out what's actually what I need to do here. There we go. I'm going to do this real quick. I like that you can, oh yeah, we already read that. Still there. Oh, hi Daniel Hipley. How many derelict freighters home parts do you have? I just got my 4th. So I have 4 now. I think you told me there's 14. So that means I am missing 10. So I've got 10 more to get. We'll see if I get any more in this dungeon or not. Here's the dead end over here, Rormar, if you want to go in. Oh, he found more. Oh, I think he's shooting the door for me. Thermal protection falling. This one looks different too, but whatever. I'm ready to start skipping through these. For the most part. Yeah, I really want to get the heating unit. Just because it's kind of a cool new gadget with a purpose we've never had before. Hope I get that eventually. But I also want to get the potted plants and stuff. Alright, anything else I missed? Yep, there's a bunch over there. Yep, Daniel says there's 14 total. That's cool. Ooh, rare item. Handmade artifacts. It's good the loot is still randomized, even if you redo the same dungeon. That's pretty cool. So there's always variance. Even if you have the same layout, stuff will still vary, and you can get lucky and get better loot than you did before. Like I just got that rare item that should be worth over 1 million, because gold items usually are. Let's see. Yep, 1.1 million. Cool. Not much else in here. Oh, missed the data pad. Alright. It's kind of nice I don't have to pause. Oh, we were just talking about that. Yay, I got the emergency heater. I got it right next to an emergency heater. That's funny. Yay. I'm happy about that. So I'll get to build some of those. I'm tempted to make a base on a cold planet. Try building them outside. I don't know if I will though, but I might experiment with that later. Ah. So one more out there somewhere. I like that feeling of one enemy got away and it's still hiding, preparing to shoot at you from the shadows. Very cool enemy design. Ooh, rations curtailed. That's not nice. See, we've got a dead end this way, down this corridor. Excuse me. Yeah, there's nothing in here though. Oh, there's one little box. Cool. It's pretty cool that finding base parts is random instead of predetermined. What? I shot right at it. Stupid lag. It's kind of like if we both shoot at it at the same time, it lags. I don't know. It's walking right at me. That's funny. Kind of wish they would have put some of the other biological horrors in here too. It's cool that we have these new little ones, but it'd be cool if occasionally you'd walk into the room, there'd be a big green biological horror that would, you know, attack you melee style and all that. But that could be the boss battle in the final room. A swarm of the big biological horrors run at ya. But they'd be pretty tough with no jetpack. They're easy on planets because you can jetpack away from them and get on a building, but in here with no jetpack, that'd be pretty tough with melee enemies. It's probably why they didn't put any melee enemies when we don't have jetpack, so there's no way to get away from them. I mean, you can turn around and run, but it's a lot harder to get away without a jetpack. It's funny how in the first dungeon I was talking about how I hadn't gotten a base part yet, and then I immediately opened a box and got a base part. And then in this dungeon I was talking about getting the heating unit, and a few seconds later I opened a box and got the heating unit. So I guess if I talk about something, I'll get it. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's do the captain's log real quick. Pretty sure it'll be exactly the same. Yep, same one. Alright, anything else? I think we're done here. Time for this room. Cool. The little briefcases, I think, always have... Well, I don't want to say always, but they usually have nanites and units, I think. I think the crates usually have items. Let me test that. See, units, units, item, units. Yeah, I think the briefcases always have units or nanites. And the crates have items of some sort. That's cool. So briefcases are basically like, you know, briefcases full of cash. Yep. I can't believe I never noticed that before. The briefcases are just for currency. Another cargo alert. It can't happen to everyone. Can't get out. We can't get out. Creepy. Yep, looks like we're done. Excuse me. Gotta get another upgrade. Oh, salvaged fleet beacon. So, the type of the upgrade can be different. Interesting. So, the rank is predetermined, but what it upgrades is variable. That's good to know. But I'm only going to do 3 here, because it's just A rank anyway. I don't want to do a whole bunch, try to get all warp. That's pretty cool that his ship lands here too. Obviously it does, but I don't know, it's just kind of cool seeing another player's ship at the derelict freighter. I'm gonna land and save before I install it into my freighter, just in case. Yeah, type can be different, but the rank and stat is the same. What do you mean stat? Let's see what it is. Yeah, it's, what does this do exactly? Let's find out. Expedition speed. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. Nice. Improved expedition speed. I don't know what you mean about the stat being the same. I guess you mean if you get the same type, then it has the same stats. But of course, these are completely different types, so they have completely different stats. So it's just the rank that's the same. Yeah, so if it's 250 light year range module, it's always 250 light year. Yep, I get it. That's cool. Alright. I like that it increases expedition speed. I thought it was just expedition... Wait. Yeah, speed. If it was expedition length, you would want it to be minus, not plus. Expedition speed increase. I like that. Now, if it was success rate, I wouldn't like that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this guy will buy both of them. Yep. Alright, now I'm going to buy one more. We're going to do one more today. Ooh, yeah, 20,000. Getting pretty pricey. I don't want to spend any more than that. So, this will be the last one today. Sell any other upgrade modules I got. Cool, I just got over 5,000 nanites. I think I'll wait till after the dungeon before I buy paint. I'll buy paint last thing today. We'll do one more dungeon. Yeah, more living slime to deal with. To process. Keep the storm crystals, I think. I think that's good. Cool. I'm gonna have limitless warp fuel. Thanks to all the storm crystals I get from these missions. Alright, let's go. You ready, Rormar? I'll wait till Rormar... Oh, he's on his ship. Never mind. Thought he was still selling stuff. Scared me a second there. I didn't see the broadcast. I was afraid I might have sold it. Yep. Rormar says he's ready. Yee! No! Uh-oh. Stop! Stop! Whoa. Weird landing. Okay, we're good. I want to watch Rormar fly in. See what it looks like. Nice. So cool. Yeah, I am pretty glad they added multiplayer. My real complaint wasn't that they had multiplayer, it's just there wasn't much reason for there to be multiplayer. But these dungeons, I think, are finally the first really good multiplayer compatible activity. So, they're moving in the right direction in that regard. Ugh. Alright, last one for the day. Another speed run. Cool, got the credentials already. You know what? I keep forgetting to get missions to kill creatures. I always forget that. I still have never done that to this day. I knew I would forget. It's supposed to be good to get missions to kill creatures before you go into these. Keeps glitching out, showing places that aren't there. We need to move fast, so cold, so very cold. I like those log entry ones. The, you know, voice, whatever you call them. Voice recording. See, is that all the nests? Looks like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this dead end first, then I'll get all the other loot. Ow. Okay, now to get all the loot. See if I get another base part this time. I'm talking about it to make it happen. Huh, you can get units from lockers? I thought you just got items from lockers. It's interesting. Alright, I know I missed a lot. Entity was deoxygenated. I wish I would have read that one. It was a murder mystery. Like those. That's just a locker one. Anyway, let's do this and get going. Wait, this is the crew one? Oh man. I thought it was the captain one. I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, let's keep going. I don't remember this data pad being in the wrong spot. Must have generated improperly. That's where I got the base part last time, nothing this time. yeah, I always forget these over here. Don't forget this dead end. Hi, Joshua Vizina. Where did you get that gun? I don't know, some space station. It's not a really rare type of gun. It's just your typical rifle. It just happens to be fairly bright colored. So yeah, there's nothing real special about it. It's just a B-class rifle. I couldn't tell you where I got it. It was just some random space station. If it were like a A or S class experimental or alien gun, that would be a bigger deal. Cool. We never should have stopped at keep insisting there's nothing wrong. It's gone, it's gone, it's... Okay. Yep. Should be good. Oh, almost forgot the terminal. Need to do the captain's log. Wait, did that say Viking at the beginning? I thought it said Korvax. I may have got it wrong. Maybe that was from the perspective of a Korvax. And they talked about Viking at the beginning. Did anybody notice? Did it say Korvax at the beginning or Viking? Now would be the time to get a base part. So I haven't gotten one from this dungeon, but I may just not get one this time. And that's fine. I got 2 today, so that's cool. Wait. Yeah, I've gotten 5 now, so I still have 9 left to get. We're off the map now, the stars are all changed, and it just keeps coming. It won't stop. Eggs everywhere, no! That was a funny one. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna get the last upgrade of the day. Let's hope I get... I got another fleet beacon. So it's another one that increases speed of the thingy. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna wait till Rormar. We'll see what it looks like when he goes. There we go. Goes through the teleporter. All right, go team. All right, after I turn this stuff in, I'll have one more thing to do. What? Oh no, fleet frequency. We have a problem, badly damaged. So yeah, recall frigate. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, I need to buy a color. I should be able to buy one color today, and then I have one new base part to put in my freighter. So we'll do that. Stuff. Oops. There we go. Yeah. And ooh, let's make sure we install the freighter upgrade. Cool. More expedition speed increase. There's a portal icon showing for me. What happens if I go through in multiplayer? Why would you have a portal icon? Unless you were doing the, Oh. What? I don't know. Don't know what you mean. But, yeah, you can go through a portal while in multiplayer, but I think we've tested it, and whatever portal address you put in, the other person won't be able to go through it, I think. I think that was what we discovered. Oops. Okay. We got runaway... Well, no, let's convert the Hadal cores first, because they go faster. Then we'll do the runaway mold. Repair kit. Cool, all done. Yeah. Alright, now just go buy a new color and do those base parts, and then I'll be done. Oh good, I can see some purple on my freighter. For some reason I didn't notice it before. That's weird. But yeah, I'm glad I can see some of the purple. I'm heading to the portal, see what happens. Okay, good luck, Rormar. Don't get turned into a ghost or something. Whatever happened to Artemis. Yeah, purchase upgrade. Turquoise. Cool, so I just have 3 colors left. Nice. And is this done? Yeah. And I'm going to build the heating units, the new base part I got. I think I'll just put them along the sides of these shelves on this side. Ooh, they use gold and pure ferrite. I guess because they do have a purpose to them. So it makes sense they would use something extra besides just pure ferrite. Like most of these things have been made of. Ah! Wish there was an easier way to snap it into where you want it to be. Ah! Drive myself crazy. Good. Good, got those done. Gold is also the best conductor, so it makes sense in such an advanced universe. Yeah? Yep. Let me know what happens when you get to the portal, Rormar. I wonder why a portal icon would even appear. That's strange. Unless you were on the... No. You couldn't have gotten the weekly mission. Ah, I ran out of gold. Darn it. I'm gonna have to go mine a little bit of gold. Annoying. Interesting that it's called an emergency heater. It's kind of a cool name. Here in America, we call them space heaters. I don't know if they called them emergency heaters in the UK or if that's just what they decided to call the, you know, the item in the game. Seems to just be a normal portal once elements activate it. Yeah, that's really weird though that it showed you a portal. Because I didn't do anything to make the portal appear in this star system. So I don't know why that happened. It's a very odd occurrence. Unless you have some mission that has you go to a portal. Have you finished all the Atlas Rises storylines? Or, oh no, my damaged frigate is here. Let's go fix that real quick, then we'll build the last space heater. Oh no, I'm probably gonna need gold to repair it, aren't I? Bet you anything. And it's an industrial. It's always the industrials that get damaged. Because they're all C-class. Graw, interloper captain. Can I order you to not call me interloper? Yeah, we got several damaged parts here. Dang it, it's using gold. I'll have to mine more gold. Hope I have enough to repair this, then we'll mine more for the heater. You know, if I was in VR, it would take me to the top of the ladder instantly. Kind of wish I was in VR right now. Cool! You landed on my frigate, Rormar. There used to be a bug that you couldn't land on other players' frigates, but they fixed it. It's good to know that, you know, the fix worked. I never tested if that fix worked. It's good to know it did. Okay, let's try jetpacking over here ever so carefully. I just know I'm going to run out of gold. Actually, I don't think I will, because it's only using 10. I know I got at least 40, so I'll have enough for this. Help! Life support low! Oh no, you didn't jump off, did you? You jump off, I think. No, I don't think you did. It was probably just life support getting low. Because I think it just kills you instantly when you fall off. I don't think it lowers your life support. It did in the Atlas Rises storyline when it spawns you in space. But I don't think your life support runs out normally when you fall into space. All right. Yeah, I gotta get a little more gold. Pretty good amount of gold in this star system's asteroids, I think. This is my favorite style of asteroid. These look like I imagine asteroids look. Not the uglier kinds. Seems like it's usually the ugly kind. These look like asteroids from the game Asteroids that I played on computer when I was a little kid. There we go, plenty. Where's my freighter? There we go. I'm really glad they've fixed multiplayer to where it doesn't crash me. It makes me really happy. I can finally start doing this series in multiplayer full time, because this was a really good stress test today, doing 3 dungeons in a row, all with another player. Pretty much don't crash anymore. It's awesome. Alright. So I just need to build one more space heater and then I'll be done. There we go. I'm going to try turning them all on, just for fun. Be cool if you could build these, like, if these were a portable technology, that would be so cool. If you could just pick these up and then place them on a planet. And so, man, that would be really useful, because they're not really useful as emergency heating units. But if you could do that, if you could place these units on like an extreme cold planet and just warm up next to them, I guess that would make it a little too easy. But still, it'd be nice if they had a use like that. But whatever. But anyway, thank you to Rormar. Thank you for helping me test multiplayer dungeons. And we got to do 3 dungeons. Got some new upgrades to my freighter. Tomorrow I'll warp to a new star system and we'll try to get some different upgrades. Maybe better ones or whatever. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I've been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.